Alright, I'm gonna try this again and see what happens. I've been having a lot of issues with my phone lately, and let me plug in my microphone so you can hear me. I'm not sure what's been going on, but it's been kind of irritating me because honestly, I have a lot of other things to worry about. I don't have time for my computer not to work. If you get my drift here. So I got my coffee, I got my computer, and it's time we talk about something important. And by important, what do I mean by important? I think we should touch base on the stamina issue again. That was the very first topic I ever talked about in one of my very first videos. And since I've been getting a lot of overtime at my job, at that lovely prison there, it's withered away at my brain a little bit. Withered away at my willpower and my ability to stay sane, I guess I should say. But it's not out of control yet. I'm losing my marbles, but that's okay. So when it comes to, how do I put this? Not give up. I like to learn from things at work. I use that as a learning experience because most of my time is spent at work. Simply because I do so much overtime. If I was to work my normal shift, it'd be, I work the same amount of time I'm at home because I work 12-hour shifts. It'd be 12 on and then 12 at home. So I work 2 days, then I'm off 2 days, and then off 3 days, but then I only work 3 days in a row every other weekend. But what brought up the whole stamina thing is because I have been getting really irritated with some of the people I work with, and we're not going to touch base on that because that's a whole other thing. We're just going to talk about how you keep your positivity at work when you're not, I guess, 100% there. Man, every time I drink this, it just gets me going. Love it. We're gonna see if this works on my computer. And then we'll go from there. By the way, I didn't even do an intro. Do I have to do an intro? I don't want to fall in the line of every other YouTuber on the channel and have a stigma because apparently everyone likes to follow the same guidelines there. I've always been the type to, I guess, swim against the stream, which is a bad way to put it. I like to be the black sheep. I'm the one that's jumping out of line and not following the rules to a T. I definitely follow the rules because I'm a stickler for good rules. Now, if they don't make sense, I'm also very logical. So, logic is a big one. I haven't been able to find any really good topics to actually talk about, other than the ones I've already talked about. And to be 100% honest, just between you and me, all the views I have that are over 100 are the ones I bought. So, I pay for the promotion to get it out there. So people saw it because I paid for the advertisement, which is good because a lot of people have to do that. I mean, when you're new like I am, not a lot of people know who I am. I have to get my name out there. But shit, whew, I've already paid so much money on this. So I guess it's a good thing that the views I do have are not the ones I bought. The other ones, like, I did a live video on here and it's got, I guess, like 40 views or something, and I didn't buy any of those. There was something I wanted to talk about, but, oh, my Instagram. My IGTV, for some reason, it's not uploading videos right now. So most of the videos that I want to upload, for some reason, I don't know, honestly. I don't know what's going on. It's out of my control, so I'm just gonna not mess with it. Something is out of your control. Don't force yourself to try to make it happen. I get really tired when I work all night and then I don't go to sleep within a certain time. Right now, in normal people's lives, it's about 12:30 at night. PM. Well, it'd be AM. Now it is PM. My brain starts shutting down. And the funny thing is, as I'm sitting here in this moment, I'm paying attention to everything that's going on in my body. That's another thing I said in my video before, about the one I did yesterday, whenever I was tired and I couldn't sleep. I just made a small little video. I was saying basically how it's best to fall asleep. That works for me every time, if I can shut my brain off long enough to make it happen. But I started like just going off my emotion while I was at work, because I was getting really tired, and I mean, like, a lot of stuff went wrong last night. It was, oh yeah, it was one hell of a night. There goes my back. Let's just say it was one hell of a night. It was a true test to my patience, but it didn't tear me down, because by the end of the night, I started paying attention to how my body was reacting to the delirium, I guess I should say. When I get to a certain point of tired, my brain shuts off. It gets really difficult to function. My body starts to ache. And just a word of advice, it is very good to pay attention to stuff like that. I can't stress that enough. I say that a lot in my videos, and I'm gonna keep speaking about it because it's very important. Pay attention to what your body is telling you. Pay attention to what's going on, because right now I have a little bit of pain in my neck, and that's simply because of the stress that's coming from my headache. And most of the time, since I have evolved to working at nights, my headache comes from the sun hurting my eyes. Like, the sun comes up, and how I know that is because instantly the sun came up. It was rising, and I was outside at this time. I was patrolling outside, and the sun came up, and it just got so bright, and like it hit my eyes, and instant pain. So then that hurt my head. So that's something that many people should pay attention to. But then I also like to pay attention to what's going on in my thoughts as well as my body, because I'm already deteriorating away. My body is starting to not function properly. I get clumsy, and but my mind, exploring that is a whole different demon.